For this and the other presentations associated with zoonotic diseases, it will be important to know the meaning of certain terms. A pathogen is any microorganism or substance that can cause disease. The definition of a zoonotic disease, according to Stedman's Medical Dictionary, is an infection or infestation shared in nature by humans and other animals. So when we use the term zoonotic pathogen, that does not always mean that this pathogen has been transmitted from an animal to a person. It just means that both people and animals are capable of becoming sick from the same pathogen. A disease's incubation period is typically defined as the time between when a person or animal is exposed to a disease and that person or animal starts to become ill from that disease. An aerosol is defined as liquid matter dispersed in air, gas, or vapor in the form of a fine mist. Some pathogens can be spread in the air, and then exposure to that pathogen can occur if a person breathes it in. The word enteric means of or relating to the intestine or gastrointestinal tract. A reservoir of infection is a living or non-living material that a pathogen is dependent on for its survival. When animals serve as reservoirs of disease, it is not unusual that animals will shed the pathogen without becoming ill. A fomite is an inanimate object that can carry pathogenic agents from an animal to a person. Examples of fomites include contaminated brushes, needles, clothing, and bedding like straws or shavings. Fomites contaminated with a disease agent can transmit disease through direct contact with a person. Personal protective equipment, commonly referred to as PPE, is equipment worn to minimize the exposure to a variety of hazards. Examples of PPE include such items as gloves, foot and eye protection, protective hearing devices like earplugs, hard hats, respirators, and full body suits.